to help your Lord in your marriage, and also to watch people around you that will have these kind of characteristics. Everybody understand? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go. Romans 15:4. It's not gonna be long. I'm gonna get through it, and if I'm going too fast, just slow me down. But I want to touch on some key points.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4.
Yeah, let's go.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Exactly. So every time we go through a topic, we're gonna read about things written aforetime to help us grow, to help us learn what our forefathers did right, that we may follow that good example. And we're gonna look at things our forefathers and our foremothers did wrong, that we may learn from not to do. It's simple in that. Good examples you follow and you continue in following, and bad examples you train yourself through the scriptures on not to do those things. All right. Okay, pull up the definition of Jezebel. Let's go straight into it.
Independence, freedom from being governed or ruled by another country.
So change the word country and put there your head, or the head above you, meaning your Lord, or the leadership.
Independence, freedom from being governed or ruled by your Lord or leadership.
Okay, all right. So that's what independence is. You want freedom from being governed by those that are set above you. That's what independence truly is. God set up a divine order that is not good for man to be alone. So meaning what? He institute marriage. Today's modern woman says, no, I don't want to be governed, or I don't want to be ruled over by someone that the Lord put above me. All right? That's what Jezebel had, a spirit of independence. Okay, let's get it. Let's straight into it. First Kings. And who has the mic? Because there's going to be an interactive class. We ain't raising no dumb brothers and we ain't raising no dumb sisters. We want y'all to get married. That's why I'm doing this class, to root out the spirit of Jezebel, so we can start. You see how much marriages is happening now? We want it to continue. We want sisters to come forward. We want brothers to come forward, so that they can prove the right way, so that they can get married. All right? First Kings. Start at chapter 21 and verse 1.
This is the book of First Kings, chapter 21 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass, after these things, that Naboth, the Jezreelite, had a vineyard which was in Jezebel, which was in Jezreel, hard by the palace of Ahab king of Samaria.
Mm-hmm.
And Ahab spake unto Naboth, saying, Give me thy vineyard, that I may have it for a garden of herbs, because it was near unto my house. And I will give thee for it a better vineyard than it. Or, if it seem good to thee, I will give thee the word of it in money.
Mm-hmm.
And Naboth said unto Ahab, The Lord forbiddeth me, that I should give the inheritance of my fathers unto thee.
Stop. Brothers. So what Naboth told King Ahab, the king of Israel, northern kingdom, was it wrong? Come on.
Shalom, soldier divine. No, it wasn't. It was his inheritance that he was given by his parents.
Right. Okay. It wasn't wrong. According to what law? Who knows the law? Yeah, you said the right answer, but now I want the law, so we can prove all things. Remember, we got to prove all things. Give you 2 seconds. Who else knows it? Okay, let's get it. Numbers 27.
And verse?
Start at verse 4.
The book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Why should the name of our father be done away from me among his family? Because he had no son? Give unto us, therefore, a possession among the brethren of our father.
Read.
And Moses brought their cause before the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, The daughter of Selop, speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among their father's brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them.
Read.
And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a man die and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter.
But automatically was to pass on to the son. So this is the law on inheritance. Come on.
And if he have no daughter, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his brethren.
So the nearest of kin. So son, if there's no son, pass it to the daughter. If there's no daughter, pass it to the nearest of kin, meaning his uncle, the other brother, the cousin, so on and so forth. Read.
And if he have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family, and he shall possess it. And it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Right. So what Naboth told King Ahab wasn't wrong. Naboth was applying this law. Naboth told the king, hey, look. And he even said, if you go back to 1 Kings chapter 21 and verse 3. Come on. 1 Kings chapter 21 and verse 3.
1 Kings 21 and verse 3. And Naboth said to Ahab, the Lord forbid it.
You see, he even said it. God forbid it. Why? Because Naboth knew the law. He was like, yo, this is not how we execute the law on inheritance. My father passed it on to me. I'm going to pass it on to the nearest of kin, or my son, or my daughter. I'm going to pass it on to the next one in the lineage. So was Naboth wrong? No, he dealt uprightly with the king. He said, look, there's a law here on inheritance. What are you talking about? All right. Let's read on. Verse 4.
And Ahab came into his house heavy and displeased because of the word which Naboth the Jezreelite had spoken to him. For he had said.
So now, brothers, pay attention to what you're not supposed to do. And sisters, pay attention how you're not supposed to behave. Read.
For he said, I will not give thee the inheritance of my fathers. And he laid him down upon his bed and turned away his face.
Now read verse 4 again.
And Ahab came
because I want him to understand what's happening. You have to put yourself inside of the situation, the story right now. Picture this scene is taking place, because there's things I'm going to ask you and you have to give an answer, and I need you to put yourself there. Okay, verse 4. Let's go.
And Ahab came into his house heavy and displeased because the word which Naboth the Jezreelite had spoken to him. For he said, I will not give thee the inheritance of my fathers. And he laid him down upon his bed and turned away his face and would eat no bread.
Come on.
But Jezebel his wife came to him and said unto him, Why is thy spirit so sad that thou eatest no bread? And he said unto her.
And he what?
And he said unto her.
Come on.
Because I spake unto Naboth the Jezreelite and said unto him, Give me thy vineyard for money, or else, if it please thee, I will give thee another vineyard for it. And he answered, I will not give thee my vineyard.
Stop. Brothers, what is King Ahab's first mistake? What is his first error in these 3 verses? Let's start right there. What is his first error? He's in his bed. He's sad. He want to eat. Now his wife comes into the room. Hey, why you sad? What's going on? You eat nothing. They prepare a big meal for you, a big feast. What's going on? Yeah. Me and Naboth had a discussion today. He wants to sell me the land. What's the first error? Come on. He has his hand up.
Shalom, Officer Most High Christ bless, Soldier Sabbatai, Netherlands camp.
Yeah.
Well, actually, his first error is getting in a depressed state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're meaning that he talked to his wife about what happened between him and her brother.
Right. What scripture is that?
Micah 7:5.
Perfect. Nice. Let's go. Micah 7:5. Get it.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Trust ye not.
Wait, hold on. Let them get it. Don't rush. Okay. Micah chapter 7, verse 5. This is King Ahab's first error. And brothers who are married or upcoming brothers who are proven, who wants to become married, these are things you should not do. Why? Because as you excel, as you grow in a position of authority, as you get ranked and you move up the ladder, more confidential information or more things are committed to your trust. Let's go.
Micah chapter 7, verse 5.
Read.
Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lied in thy bosom.
Meaning what? What is that saying? Yes, he has his hand up. Come on. What is that saying?
Yeah, shalom, Brother Cephas, IOC London. It's saying not to talk your business to your wife. Everything you don't give to your wife.
Right. Don't speak of I'm making it even easier for you. Don't speak of men's affairs to your wife. Write it down and make it more explicit, more specific. Don't speak of men's affairs to your wife. Because I know some of y'all might be thinking now, yeah, okay, this is an example. King Ahab said this to his wife because his wife came in. Yeah, I don't see the resemblance. Okay, was this a regular thing? Yes. Go to 1 Kings chapter 19 and 1. Was this a regular thing that King Ahab used to be doing? Go to 1 Kings chapter 19 and verse 1.
1 Kings chapter 19, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Ahab told Jezebel
read it slowly. Come on.
And Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and with all how he had slain all the prophets with the sword.
See, he was doing it even before. This is nothing new. He started telling his wife, yo, Elijah went and killed all the prophets of Baal. Who start telling of men's affairs? Look, hey, Elijah was doing this, this, and this, and this. So this is nothing new. It's common. It was common for King Ahab. But this should not be named among us as leaders, as men, as upcoming leaders, as upcoming husbands. This should not be named among you. Everyone understand? Does everyone understand? Okay, I'm not talking to a dead room. I'm preparing you. My job is to prepare you. Our job is to prepare you for things that you're not supposed to do or is not supposed to be named among you. This class is, every class that comes out is preparation. It's to help you. It's not to bash you, it's to prepare you. So I don't want one come later on, we didn't get built up, Nah, that's what we're doing now. Don't do this. Watch out for this. Don't be in the company of that. Everybody understand? Okay, good. So it was common to King Ahab. Back to 1 Kings chapter 21.
Verse 7.
No, verse 6. Read Micah 7 and 5 before you get that.
The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lied in thy bosom.
From what?
That lied in thy bosom.
Exactly. Don't be running your mouth to your wife about men's affairs. That's not her place. You understand? That's not her place to know those kind of things. That's out of her jurisdiction. And what's the point? And let's make it even easier. What value is it that you're giving to her when there is a divine order? What value? What value is she going to, you see, all praises, brother, you in the spirit. What value is she going to add when she cannot be a part of the war circle or in the war room making decisions. So what point is it to tell her something she doesn't even have jurisdiction to change or to influence or to add value? Don't make any sense. 1 Kings 21 and verse 7. Let's go.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 21 and verse 7.
Mhm.
And Jezebel his wife said unto him, Dost thou now govern the kingdom of Israel?
Mhm.
Arise.
So pay attention. Remember, pull up the definition again. Jezebel. Come on, pull it up again. Pull it up. Pull it up. I need y'all to click, put the dots together. Put it together. Well, as we read, you need to start putting things together, seeing it. So when it's happening in front of you, you're able to realize how it's taking place. Come on.
Jezebel, an immoral woman who deceives people in order to get what she wants.
Exactly. So now we're going to read in verse 7 that deception is taking place. Come on.
1 Kings 21 verse 7.
Read.
And Jezebel his wife said unto him, Dost thou now govern the kingdom of Israel?
Mhm.
Arise and eat bread, and let thine heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth, the Jezreelite.
Okay. What is the second mistake King Ahab did here? Read it again. Read verse 7 again. What is the second mistake he did here?
And Jezebel his wife said unto him, Dost thou now govern the kingdom of Israel? Arise and eat bread, and let thine heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth.
But I thought he was the king. His wife saying, I'm gonna give it to you. So what's going on over here? Yes, two of you hands went up. Okay, give it to him first, and then let's hear the answer from him in the back. What's the second mistake the king is making here?
He gave the rule to his wife. She took the command.
Sorry?
His wife took the command. Hij gaf haar de toppositie door.
Yeah, yes.
Bepaalde dat zij het aan hem zou kunnen
So she start ruling over him.
Exact.
Right. So what mistake is he making here?
The divine order was.
Yeah, it was broken, but there's a scripture.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Good. That's a good one as well, but not that one. We're looking for that one. Pass it to the brother in the back, Brother Solomon. Zelfde?
Die vrouw mag niet commanderen, die man.
Okay, but what's the scripture for that?
Ik weet het niet, sir.
Okay, another hand. Pass it to the brother in the back. You wanted to answer, Brother Jabez? No, Brother Jermo. Come on. Just pass it. It's good. I need y'all to think.
Shalom, Brother Jamal, Netherlands camp.
Yes.
Is that second? Yeah.
Come on.
Is 1 Timothy 2:12?
No, not that one. Come on here. His hand is up. That's good. I want y'all to think. I like that y'all are. Don't worry about making a mistake. I need to know that y'all are growing.
Shalom, leadership. Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
Then it's 4 Corinthians 15 verse.
Say it again.
4 Corinthians 15 verse. Sorry. 4 Corinthians 15.
Yeah, that's also good. You mean let her learn at home?
Yes.
34, 14 and 34. That's also a good one, but that's not the one we're looking for. Okay. Get Sirach 33.
Sirach chapter 33 verse 19.
Wait, let them get it. Don't rush. Come on, Sirach 33 and verse 19. Let's go.
The book of Sirach chapter 33 verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
See, that's what he did wrong. That's why his wife could have said those things. I will give you the garden. I will do it. She was confident because he gave his wife power over him. And I'm going to say this now. Some of you in here in rank and without rank, Your wife have the same power over you. That's why you don't travel. Yes, I said it. That's why you don't travel. You don't travel because your wife have the same power over you. When it comes to the affairs of the Lord, she gonna be the devil in the house to say, no, I gonna tell you where the money going. I gonna tell you if you could book that ticket. I gonna tell you if you're gonna be able to pay the hotel. You forget we got this and this to pay. Some of y'all wives, I pay attention. Look, I see things, but I just do this. I keep my mouth closed because it's not the time. It's not the time and the place to say certain things. Now it is. Some of y'all with rank and without rank, your wives also have power over you. Because we have a great work to do in Israel. We got a global mission, and some of y'all are absent in office. So I know inside the house, it takes two to tango. It's either you or it's either your wife having the preeminence over you, that when it comes to doing the Lord's work, she's like, nope, you ain't doing that. That's why you see some brothers, they reach a certain plateau and they don't push for excellence. They don't climb. They don't push themselves outside of their comfort zone. You could have bills packing up and you will see some brothers, hey, officer, let's go. Let's push the truth. And some brothers, comfort zone. Comfort zone. Comfort zone. Comfort zone. Because I know at home, your wife is saying, no, I will comfort you. Don't worry if the leadership blasts you. I gonna deal with them. That's what your wife be telling y'all. That's why I know y'all don't have the balls to say, you know what? You would see Bishop Nathaniel doing class, the deacons, the captains traveling. You would see all of these announcements about, yo, we need troops here. We need troops there. We need men to mobilize and move. And you would just sit down and be like, yeah, that's you. You gonna do that, not me. Because in the back of your mind, you worrying about what your wife's thinking when you get home. Yeah, but what's she gonna say when I reach home if I tell her I'm going on a trip? She gonna thump you off. Some of y'all are telling y'all straight. I'm not joking. I'm telling you straight. Because change is coming, rank and without rank. Some of y'all leaving y'all wives rule over you. And what does the scripture say? Read verse 19 again.
Sirach chapter 33, verse 19. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
And that's what King Ahab did. And that's what some of y'all do. Some of y'all let all you wives rule over you. They have the preeminence. They have the power over you. That's why you don't elevate. That's why you don't come out your comfort zone and reach to the next level. Because as soon as you try to come up with, somebody's there to tell you, no, but we can't. No, but we can't do this. No, but if we do this, this is going to happen. This and this is going to fall. Everything is good right now. We living good. You can't go through having a little bit of rain. You can't go through having a little bit of storm. Some of you, the minute you see a little bit, one bill come in the house, ooh, this month we ain't sending no funds. We ain't giving no ups. We ain't giving no building fund because we gotta take. The minute y'all see one bill come in the house, your wife already in your head. Listen here, I ain't want to see you at camp because I'm burning too much gas money. I ain't want to see you at a flyer mission because I'm burning too much public transport money.
Don't forget the Sabbath.
The Sabbath comes in. Hey, that's too much gas to go to the Sabbath. We're going to attend the Sabbath twice a month instead of 4 times. 4 weeks, we're only going to attend twice. Some of you have that spirit. Like I said at the beginning of the class, who the cap fit, let him wear it. Okay, let's go. Back to 1 Kings 21.
1 Kings chapter 21, verse 7.
Now read verse 8 now. So, 1, don't be running your mouth with men's affairs to your wife. Are you in your bed? She cuddling you, she holding you, giving you a massage. Hey, what's going on? What you guys talk about in the captain's meeting? No, mind your business. Don't be afraid. I'm telling you, mind your business. Simple and plain. It's not hard. If you're the head of the home, just sit straight. That's in your office. That's not your terrain. That's not your jurisdiction. What value are you going to add? And if Satan now infiltrate the house, how by you knowing this information, is it beneficial for me safeguarding you? It's not. Because now you put me in a state where I am now more at jeopardy because you know something you wasn't supposed to know. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So that's the one thing. The next thing is, don't give your wife preeminence over you. Now she making the decisions for you. Yeah, don't worry. I going to give you the garden. Get up, eat. She telling you to eat. She telling you to do this. That's what Jezebel was doing. Jezebel said, look, get up, start to eat, nourish yourself. Don't worry, I gonna give you. Meaning she put down the intelligence of a man. She said, you so dumb, you didn't even know how to get a garden. Meaning what? The laws wasn't circulating in her mind. She didn't care about the laws on inheritance that the Lord instituted from Moses. She didn't care. She's like, look, use the king, right? Cool, I'm gonna give you the land. Don't worry. I got you. I'm smarter than you. That's what she insulted her husband. She said, yo, you're so stupid. I gonna give you the land. She didn't care about God's laws. So watch out. Brothers who proven, one of our proven criteria is, I remember the captains always ask, what do you want? Make sure she got the fear of the Lord. Because you can clearly see here in Jezebel's spirit, the laws was not rotating in her mind. If she was studying, she would have known the laws on inheritance. And what would she do? She would say, hey, my Lord, hey, let me cheer you up. But in actuality, you kept the law because Naboth can't give you the land. It's the law on inheritance. So he didn't break the law and you didn't break the law by going against the Lord. That's how she should have encouraged her husband. Hey, you know what? Today you kept the commandment. So why you sad eat? You kept the law. And Naboth also kept the law. Hey, the Most High gonna bless us. But she didn't do that. She said, to hell with the law and inheritance. I'm bigger than God. And that's what I'm showing you the mindset of sisters that don't fear God. Look at it. Read it clearly. She basically said, I am bigger than the king. And who's after the king? God, right? She basically said, yo, the law and inheritance, who the hell is that? Who instituted that? I gonna give you the land. So she went up. She even said, look, I am above God. I'm above you, who's simple as hell, but I'm also above the Lord. Watch out for those things. Don't give your wife the preeminence over you. Okay, let's go read verse 8.
1 Kings chapter 21, verse 8.
And sisters, this is not the spirit you should have. Especially if you're going to prove a brother, and brothers be looking at this, this is not a spirit you should have. Read.
So she wrote letters in Ahab's name and sealed them with his seal and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in his city,
Read.
dwelling with Naboth. And she wrote in the letter saying,
Oh, so what did this deceitful woman said to do? Come on.
proclaim a fast and set Naboth on high among the people and set two men, sons of Belial, before him to bear witness against him, saying, thou didst blaspheme God and the king, and then carry him out and stone him that he may die. And the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles who were with the inhabitants in his city, did as Jezebel had sent
That's
unto
why I
them.
said men in rank and men without rank. That's why I made that keynote, because we're reading it here. Men in rank and men without rank followed Jezebel. Pay attention. Come on.
And as it was written in the letters which she had sent unto them, they proclaimed the fast and set Naboth on high among the people. And there came in two men children of Belial, and set before him. And the men of Belial witnessed against him, even against Naboth, in the presence of the people, saying, Naboth this blasphemed God and the king. Then they carried him forth out of the city and stoned him with stones, that he died.
Exactly. Read.
Then they sent to Jezebel, saying, Naboth is stoned and is dead.
Stop. From verse 8 to 14. Who can give me some of the commandments that was being broken? I have to read it like that so all you can pick up. A lot of commandments were being broken here. Who can give some of the commandments that were being broken from verse 8 all the way to 14?
Yeah, shalom, sir. Brother Cephas, IUC London.
Read. Come on.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
Yes, that's a good one. What scripture?
Exodus 20, and I think it's verse 16 or 17.
Someone else? Good. That's good script. So don't bear false witness. You can also lose Leviticus 19 and 15 or 19 and 11 as well. Who else? Come on, brothers. I need y'all to think. Don't just be scribbling, because there's nothing to scribble right now. I'm asking a question. The question is, based on verse 8 to 14, what commandments was being broken? I need to know that you're thinking so you can see these things. When deception is taking place, you need to be able to identify deceit in front of you. Okay, he's standing up.
Can you read it back?
Oh, you want to read? Yeah, of course, definitely. Come on, read verse 8. Start again.
1 Kings chapter 21, verse 8.
So pay attention, brothers. Look, there is nothing from 8 all the way to 14. There's nothing for you to write other than to read and grasp and extract what sin is being done. So I'm seeing some of y'all writing. There's nothing to write. It's only to read and extract. Read, extract. Now, when I give you the answer, then you write. So I'm seeing some pens moving. I'm like, what are you writing? There's nothing to write. Come on.
So she wrote letters in Ahab's name and sealed them with a seal and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in his city, dwelling with Naboth. And she wrote in the letter, saying, Proclaim a fast, and set Naboth on high among the people, and set 2 men, sons of Belial, before him, to bear witness against him, saying, Thou didst blaspheme God and the king, and then carry him out and stone him, that he may die. And the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles, who were with the inhabitants in his city, did as Jezebel had sent unto them, and as it was written in the letters which she had sent unto them. They proclaimed a fast and set Naboth on high among the people.
Now they're executing what is written in the letters from Jezebel. Come on.
And there came in 2 men, children of Belial, and set before him, and the men of Belial witnessed against him, even against Naboth, in the presence of the people, saying, Naboth did blaspheme the king, did blaspheme God and the king. Then they carried him forth out of the city and stoned him with stones, that he died. And they sent to Jezebel, saying, Naboth is stoned and is dead.
Okay, so the question is, okay, your hand went up one time. Let's go.
There are several. One of them is thou shalt not kill. Another one is thou shalt not steal, because it's still the land of the other tribe.
Mm-hmm.
And as well in Exodus 23.
Come bring it home. Yes.
This is the book of
Bring it home,
Exodus
bring it
chapter
home.
23, verse 7.
No.
No. Start at verse 1 first.
Yes. All praises. You in the spirit. You in the spirit. That's the first one he's breaking. Well, she. That's the first one. You in the spirit. Good. Netches. Let's go.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness.
So both of these were broken because you wrote a false report and the witness, they hebben het uitgevoerd.
Right, exactly. She did a false report and the wicked follow her to do unrighteous. Read verse 2.
Yes.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Yeah, because those men, the leaders, the nobles, the princes, they were simple as hell. Because when we read in verse 13, verse 12 in First Kings 21, it did not say the king gave the letters. It said she. Usually if a king seals a letter by his signet, right? His emissaries is the one that's carrying out the letter, right or wrong. Not a woman, not the queen. His emissaries is the one that's doing that. But what we read in verse 13, it said she. So she wrote it on his behalf. She sealed it with his seal, but now she's executing it as well. So she does the beginning, middle, and end. In a normal kingdom, that doesn't happen. The king writes the letter, he seals it with his signet, and then he sends it with his emissaries. Everybody understand that? Okay, so that's good precept. Write it down. Exodus 23, 1-2. Follow a multitude to do evil. Everybody understand that? A lot of the men were simple. Because if you understand, she coming with a letter to you, the first thing should have been like, why are you giving us the letter? That's not your jurisdiction. Everybody understand that? I need you to see things spiritually. She coming to you with a letter. Wait, in a normal kingdom, you're not the one supposed to be giving us these letters. You have something to add? You have another precept?
Yes, blasphemy. Revelation 36.
Revelation
36. Blasphemy.
Yes, lying. Yeah, that one is good, but I want Allah. That's also good. That's also good, but I want another one. So good. Yes.
Yes, sir. Shalom, sir. Brother Cephas. You got false gods. Shouldn't have no other gods before me, because they was having other gods before the Most High Father God with the false gods, whichever Belial.
Yeah, she was worshiping Belial. That's why she sent 2 false witnesses. Yes, right. That's good. That's also a good one. But another one. Come on. I'm gonna give it to one more person, and then I don't want to be too long.
It's upset. Leviticus 19, verse 11.
Yeah, that's the one that Brother Cephas needed. Yes, that's also a good precept. So you can write that down to Leviticus 19:11, bearing false witness. Get Proverbs 6. There's another one as well. The reason why I like Proverbs 6, because she touched on most of these commandments she broke. Start at verse 16.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
These 6 things do the Lord hate.
Come on.
Yea, 7 are abomination unto him.
Mm-hmm.
A proud look,
Mm-hmm.
a lying tongue.
That's what she did. A lying tongue, gave a false report against Nabat. Come on.
And hands that shed innocent blood.
That's what she wrote in the letters. She used King Ahab's name to make a decree to kill Nabat. Hands that shed innocent blood. Come on.
An heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
Mm-hmm.
Feet that be swift in running to mischief.
That's for those men, those simple men that went and followed after Jezebel. Come on.
A false witness that speaketh lies.
Mm-hmm.
And he that soweth discord among brethren.
Mm-hmm. And he that soweth what?
Discord among brethren.
Now you can change that to deception. He that soweth what?
Deception among brethren.
He that soweth what?
Deception among brethren.
Okay, all right. Because that's what she did. She didn't say, okay, you know what? Let me make amends with my brother. Let me show my Lord that he kept the law. and Naboth is keeping the law and inheritance, she went and sowed discord between them. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use his title to get the other one killed to get what I want. That's what she did. She sowed discord among brethren, because when Naboth and King Ahab discussion was over, were they at odds? No, they wasn't at odds. They were at peace. So what did she do? She sowed discord amongst them. That's what she did. Okay. Get Proverbs 18:21. We almost done. Proverbs 18:21. Come on.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
Right. So how you speak, write it down. How you speak can determine the progression of your life. How you speak can determine the progression of your life. Jezebel spoke, as we're going to read, that led her to death. How you speak is going to determine the progression of your life. Whether it leads to prosperity, that's what it says here in verse 21. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Meaning, if you sow unto life, if you speak righteously, it's unto what? Prosperity. If you speak immorally, it's going to lead you what? To death. Going to lead you into bad situations that you can't get out of. So how you speak is going to determine the progression of your life. Everybody right? Everyone got it? Sisters, y'all got it? Okay, let's go. Back to 1 Kings 21.
1 Kings chapter 21 and verse 15.
No. I want... Yeah, you're going good. Let me get with you. Go ahead.
1 Kings chapter 21 verse 15. And it came to pass, when Jezebel heard that Naboth was stoned and was dead, that Jezebel said unto Ahab, Arise, take possession of the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite, which he refused to give thee for money, for Naboth is not alive, but dead. And it came to pass, when Ahab heard that Naboth was dead, that Ahab rose up to go down to the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite, to take possession of it. And the word of the Lord came to Elijah the Tishbite, saying, Arise, go down to meet Ahab king of Israel, which is in Samaria. Behold, he is in the vineyard of Naboth, whither he is gone down to possess it. And thou shalt speak unto him, saying, Thus said the Lord, Hast thou killed and also taken possession? And thou shalt speak unto him, saying, Thus said the Lord, In the place where dogs lick the blood of Naboth, shall dogs lick thy blood, even thine.
So Elijah the prophet was executing, we're showing him his judgment to come. Come on.
And Ahab said to Elijah, Hast thou found me, O mine enemy? And he answered, I have found thee, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord.
Yeah, so you hear, when you run your mouth, speaking of men's affairs to your wife, when you give your wife preeminence over you, that she now executing all of this rulership over you and letting all of this happen, that's you letting, read the last part, come on. Hast thou sold
thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord?
That's you selling yourself to work evil in the sight of the Lord, because you're going against the divine order. Brothers, don't do it. Brothers, don't do it. And sisters, if you have these kind of spirits, what should you guys be looking for? Start with a C. Start with a C. Counsel. Yes. Counsel. Take counsel. Remember, we've been 30, 40, 50 years in sin. Take counsel to overcome these kind of spirits. It's not easy. I'm not going to sit and tell you it's easy. It's hard. But don't sit there and be in denial. That's what you do. Because remember, King Ahab was simple. The men that we are raising today in IUIC is not simple. So meaning what? You ain't going to find King Ahab sitting on that side. If that's what in your head, that was in the world. There's a lot of King Ahabs in the world that got sisters ruling over them. But in here, nah, you ain't finding King Ahab up in here. So meaning that spirit, some of y'all are going to be coming in with that Jezebel spirit. So are you definitely going to need? I need to hear y'all as a collective. Y'all going to need? Exactly. Don't run from all you spiritual medicine either. Y'all going to need counsel, because if we're building them up not to be Ahabs, and y'all coming in struggling with some of these things because all you had, people in the world, all you was running over, ruling over, y'all know for sure some of y'all will be ticking these boxes. So after the class, after today, y'all should be seeking counsel. Counsel. That's what all you should be writing right here. Right under seek counsel. That's the benefits for y'all. That's what y'all need, counsel. Hey, let me go to my counselor and start working. So the brother who's interested in me, I could already be overcoming these things. That when a brother come and asks for me, and a brother see me doing the works, I am not bringing this problem to his doorstep. That's what you're supposed to be saying. Don't be in denial. Go and seek counsel. Fix these things so the Lord is preparing that person for you. When leadership, that sister over there, I've been watching. Tell me about her. Is she in good standing? I see she be around the school. She very active. But like leadership always say, only you know you. You know if you have these kind of symptoms, these kind of spirits. But the point is, you have time. You have time. Before that person comes and asks on your behalf about you, you got time to fix it. So why waste the time that the Lord is bringing out these classes to help you? And then when the person come up to ask about you, we got to give a report. No, brother, give her some time. No, brother, she need more time. No, fix it. So we can say, hey, she has her ups and downs, but she work on that spirit, and we can see as she's in the congregation, she's been working on herself. That's the report we want to give, because we want to foresee that righteous marriages occur in Israel. That's what we want. We don't want people to be sitting here for 2, 3, 4, 5 years moving around like as if they're still operating worldly. And that's what we're going to stop. That's why I have to do this class on Jezebel, because we know y'all need help. We know all you need the spiritual food too. But it's when y'all start to stay in denial, and then the brothers come up and ask on your behalf, we got to now be honest and be like, give her time. Give her time. And you'll be thinking, but leadership, nobody asks what's going on. No, because you ain't working on yourself. You in denial. Some of y'all have these traits. You had men that you was in the world ruling over because they were simple as hell. But that's not the men in here. That's not the men in here. Some of why you went quiet. No, we got a suspect. Are you moving suspect? Come on. Yeah, read. Yeah, go ahead.
Test. Yes, give me Sirach 3 and 21. Sirach 3 and 21. The same thing what you're going into of Psalm. Sorry.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 3 and verse 21.
Yeah.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee,
Read.
neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Exactly, because a lot of us, we already know what we're struggling with. Like the scripture that Officer Messiah just pulled in Proverbs about our speech. Sisters, some of you all know you are supposed to be working on your speech, but you all worrying with other things that has nothing to do with you. Read it again.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee,
Read.
neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Brothers, the same way. You know, you already think this one echoing. Turn it down a little bit. You already know. Hey, I'll give you an example. Brothers, if you know you don't have a job, what's your first focus should be? That's it. Don't be worrying about other stuff. Sisters, the same way. That's the stuff you're supposed to be focusing on, counseling for, and worrying about. Don't worry about the 7 feathers and the 10 horns. No. Your cross is getting a job. Go ahead, Officer. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All praises. Are you finished? No, you had verse 21. Come on. 1 Kings 21:21. Let's get through it. We're almost done.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 21 and verse 21.
Read.
Behold, I will bring evil upon thee.
So, once again, don't want you to lose the train of thought. Sisters, what y'all gotta take? Lectures, nice, counsel. All right, let's go.
And I will take away thy posterity, and will cut off from Ahab him that pisseth against the wall, and him that is shut up and left in Israel. And I will make thine house like the house of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, and like the house of Baasha, the son of Ahiah, to the provocation wherewith thou hast provoked me to anger, and made Israel to sin.
Because you caused a lot of people to be involved in that murder. That's what she don't understand. She caused a lot of people by the name of our Lord to put this man to death. Come on.
And Jezebel also spake. The Lord, saying, the dogs shall eat Jezebel by the wall of Jezreel. Him that died of Ahab in the city, the dogs shall eat. And him that died in the field shall the fowls of the air eat. But there was none like unto Ahab, which did sell himself to work wickedness in the sight of the Lord, whom Jezebel his wife stirred up.
Who what?
Whom Jezebel his wife stirred up.
So sisters, in your tongue, you have the power to make a situation cease, to bring peace, or in your tongue, you have the power to turn it into war. Understand that in your tongue, you have the power to make a situation cease, to bring peace, or in your tongue, you have the power to bring war and bring death. That's what her judgment was. God was like, listen, you're going to die. Just to be made an example. Get me Proverbs 31. Just to prove what I'm saying. Proverbs 31 and start at verse 26.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
No. Read 26 again.
Proverbs 31, verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom.
Exactly. A Proverbs 31 woman is going to open her mouth with wisdom according to the order of the house, not according to the order of the world. Jezebel opened up her mouth according to the order of the world. She thought, hey, I above the man. She didn't use the wisdom of the scriptures, But the sisters in here, you being Proverbs 31, you have to use the wisdom of the scriptures according to the order of the home. You understand what I'm saying? Not the order of the world. Oh, I 50-50. No 50-50. Or you see a brother simple. He ain't got no form of austerity, strength. He ain't got no form of ambition, no form of vision. Now you think, oh, I can rule over this brother. I could definitely go to leadership to prove this simple brother. No. No. Because we ain't going to allow it either. That's why we are here to watch over for the souls of the men, women, and children. We observe, we know everybody's spirit. We're going to observe now. He need time. Sis, he needs time. Brother, she needs time. They're working on themselves right now. You understand? But if you go beyond those orders, that's on you. Whatever comes with that, that's on you. But a Proverbs 31 woman is going to use the wisdom of the scriptures according to the order in the home. She's not going to use wisdom according to the world. That's what you have to start filtering out of your mind, sisters. A lot of y'all come with the wisdom of the world into the school and y'all want to do y'all own thing. No. Because that gets people killed. That's why I said in the title of the class, Jezebel, the judgment for rebellion is death. God's execution through Elijah, go and tell them their judgment now. Death. This one gonna die, that one gonna die based on what they did. That's why you have to make sure you're operating in the laws. Get Isaiah 22 and verse 2. I know I wanted to play the video IT, but for time's sake, I'm gonna close up with this scripture. I don't want to go too long. I'm gonna close up with this. So you don't have to play the video again.
Isaiah 22 verse 2.
No, Isaiah 32.
32?
32.
Yes, sir.
And start at verse 2.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 2. A man shall be as an hiding place from the wind.
A what?
An hiding place from the wind.
Meaning what? Sisters, start to change your outlook on how you view the brothers. A man shall be a hiding place from the wind. Read.
And as a comfort from the tempest.
Based on what is coming, based on all of these pestilences, famine, all of the things, the plagues that the Lord is about to send on the earth, you need to have a covering. That's why we are advocating marriage, proven. Because y'all don't understand what's coming on the earth. Y'all do not understand what the Lord is getting ready to do. And you have no covering. That's why I have to emphasize there is things that a lot of us are in denial that needs to be fixed. So don't sit down here and pretend everything good. Why you ain't married then? Everything good. No, it's not. That's why you need to be taking active counsel. Fix that. Because God has somebody prepared for you, but he's not going to bring you to that person if you're going to be a hindrance. Look up the word hindrance. Pull it up. Hindrance. So they can read. You got to start increasing your jargon and your grammar. These words need to be in your repertoire. Am I a hindrance to the Lord, to the person that the Lord has prepared for me? That's going to help you take counsel. If you see after a year, no progress, the second year, no progress, you should be saying, damn, I probably am a hindrance, and there's things in my spirit that I'm not working on that God sees not fit to align me with a brother that is also keeping the commandments. Okay, read it.
Hindrance.
Come on.
A thing that provides resistance, delay.
See, resistance, delay. He wants to push the truth. You holding things back. You got excuse for this. That needs to be done before that. That is it. Now it's a delay in his ambition. Come on.
or obstruction to something.
You become an obstruction. You become an obstacle where his ambition for the truth needs to evolve. Come on.
Or obstruction to something or someone. A hindrance to development progress.
And sometimes where you are spiritually can be the case. It's not that you are not going to become the woman you need to be to help that man. Is where you currently are, you're not fixing. That's all it is. We're going to accept reality for what it is. Currently where you are not fixing those spirits that you need to work on, that the Lord now can give you the check mark and say, you know what? Okay, let me move that brother spirit who I aligned from you, from the day of your birth, to now go up to the leadership and say, look, go and prove that system. There's things you're not fixing. And some of the things that some of y'all may be struggling with is the things from the world, that Jezebel spirit, that independent spirit, that spirit of deceit. You want to rule over a man, and God can't have you having that hindrance to a righteous brother in the truth. So maybe you go through the proving process, you keep it on a down low, and as soon as you get married, listen here, boy, I'm the boss. Listen here, I'm the boss. You see, all of a sudden, yeah, you think it's a joke? That voice gonna come out. Listen here, I'm the boss. Are you ever watched Norbit with Respreacher, Eddie Murphy and Respreacher? They was in the playground. What she's telling them? Leave Norbit alone. Then what she did after that? She dragged him. Come here, Norbit. I got you. I'm gonna protect you. That's exactly what we're reading here. That's exactly. I don't know if all you got a clip. If all you got a clip, pull up the clip so people don't think I'm going crazy. Yes. No, when they was in the playground together as little children. When he was getting bullied. No. In the playground. Just type, playground. Yes. That's it right there. Respreacher.
But I never lost hope. I knew that someday I'd find another somebody to share my life with. All I had to do was just be patient.
What'd you do that for? Because we felt like it? What are you going to do about it? Loser.
Leave him alone.
Says who? Who are you?
Respucia, what's your name?
Norbit.
Norbit? That's a stupid name.
Why'd you beat those boys up?
To protect you. You got a girlfriend, Nesbit?
Norbit. No.
Well, you do now. Get your ass up and hold my hand.
Okay.
How you doing?
Everything.
Okay, I'm watching this one, but you gotta fix these things. Come on, Isaiah. No. You can take it off. I want to finish up Isaiah 32.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Sisters, based on rumors of war, kingdom rising against kingdom, nation against nation, the prophecies of the Lord is coming to pass. We're going to be fleeing into other cities. Don't get comfortable. A lot of y'all are very comfortable right now. Okay. Watch. Come on.
And a covert from the tempest, as rivers of waters in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Come on, verse 9.
Verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Careless, because your mind is not concerned on the prophecies of the Lord. Your mind is not concerned on the things to come, because you still think, because nothing is happening outside, everything is good. Come on.
Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. For the vintage shall fail.
The what?
the vintage shall fail.
Uwe gonna come to an end. Are you see it start with the ZZP? Things are coming to an end. Food stamps, the food soul bank, a lot of these things are getting ready to come to an end. And who you think you're gonna need at that time?
Men.
The husband, the black man, the Hispanic man. That's who you're gonna be needing. You're going to be needing a righteous man who you should have been considering by fixing yourself so God can bring him towards you, align you, both of y'all, and get all yourselves prepared. So when this go down, read verse 2. Go back to 2. Come on.
A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Yes, from the storms that's coming, from the plagues that the Lord is setting on the earth, you have a hiding place. He's going to instruct you. Yo, get this prepared. We go in here. We're going to escape here. This is the map that leadership have prepared for us to go so and so. Just get these things prepared. Bam, I'm going to come pick you up. We're going. You are prepared. But because you have no covering, you have no hedge, you have no hiding place, woe unto you. You're gonna be left without a chicken without a head. You'll be confused. I don't know what to do. Where should I go? How should I prepare? Sisters, work on yourself. If this class, you see symptoms of Jezebel inside of you, what are you supposed to do? Thank you. It's not to break anybody. It's to tell you the time is short. Start taking counsel because we want to see you married. Let me tell you straight. I am very adamant about this marriage thing. So when I bring out these classes, I'm going to see people who's going to, officer, I'm going to fix this and this and this. And I'm going to be tracking your progress. And I'm going to see, oh, wow, they're proving all praises. I remember she came forward. She examined herself. Now she work on it. Now she proving all praises. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. I want to see y'all proving. I want to see y'all growing. I want to see righteous marriages. That's what we here to build, a righteous nation. We here to have people single for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You hear? No, that's not. Meaning there's some things that you have been in denial that you need to fix. That's all it is. Stop being in denial and fix these things. Brothers, stop being simps. Stop looking for women with these attributes. And if you're proven, and these are certain things that you see in the proven, stop being a simp and be, yes, I love. No, sister, you need to fix that. That's all you need to be. Sister, I'm not settling for any less. Fix that. Fix this. Go and take counsel. Fix that. Read verse 9. That was the end of verse 9 you read?
I didn't finish it.
Come on.
Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail.
So all around the world, where they're executing government aid, Trump is in office to make sure all of this stop. Yeah, but not only about Trump. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not only saying it about Trump, but what y'all need to understand is, Trump already done told NATO and the EU nations. Come on.
Yes. Yes, listen, here in the Netherlands, they're already trying to find out where they're going to get the money from to pay for. We all think the money going to come from. Yeah. Y'all ain't watching the news. Y'all are asleep. Brothers, the same way with y'all. When y'all proven, it's very wise that y'all be around the married men and stop having these pinky conversations with the sisters. Oh my God! What color is the sky? What roses you like? Those questions not important. Yes, they're not important. Sorry to tell you. You need to find out, hey, when you travel, if she could hold down the house for a week, for 3 days. If you leaving for the Sabbath, if she going to show up to the Sabbath? There's the questions you got to ask. Go ahead, officer. Go ahead. I want to.
Come on. Yeah, so as I was saying, read verse 10 again. I'm getting there. We're closing out at 11. But get verse 10. Come on.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
Come on.
Ye careless woman. For the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come.
Yeah, because remember, America and their allies have to be in compliance. Don't think what's going on in the United States, America gonna be like, but wait a minute. I thought me and you speaking the same thing. So why are you not doing what I'm doing and I'm protecting you? Trump already told the NATO, y'all are not paying or you fair share of the NATO bill, or you are behind. Where you think that money gonna come from? You think that money, you think all the European countries, they're behind on their payments to protect themselves and they ain't paying the bill? Trump was like, yo, I told all you when I was in office last time, y'all need to increase the budget. Now are you paying all your bills? Wait. Are you sure you want protection? Where you think that money gonna come from? Times are changing. A lot of you are not paying attention to the times that are changing. That's why God said in verse 10, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye care less. Because things that are being brought out to you in the classes, y'all are like, by going tomorrow to work. I good. I told my wife when I came back, when we were out of the country, I walked in the store. Because when I came back, I went straight to work. But in the morning, I was going to pick up groceries. I went in the store in the morning. I kid you not. I was like, oh, shoot. This is what the Lord was speaking about. The entire shop was empty. The shop was empty. And I'm not talking about buy fuller, which they just do the night before. The shop was empty. The food, the vegetables and the fruits was empty. The bread section was empty. The cool cast stuff was empty. And they had people in suits. That's to show you I had to come in the shop at the right time. They had people in suits, like a group of 6 people, and they were saying, yeah, I overheard them speaking. Yeah, normally from this distributor, we just get this and this. But right about now, based on what's going on in that country, we are not getting this stock anymore. Just like I walk in and I'm just hearing, I look in, I think, what else? And I'm hearing their conversation. Just like that. That's why the Lord's saying, yo, stop being careless. Things are happening right in front of your face and you're not paying attention. Come on.
Tremble, ye women that are at ease.
Because some of you operate like nothing is going to happen. I'm getting my paycheck every month. Everything is fine. I'm on the status quo. I'm on the timeline of things that I have in front of me that I desire to have, and the world is not coming to an end. That's why God said you are at ease, because everything in your mind is just as you plan, because everything outside is facilitating everything that's going on in your mind. The European dream, the American dream is facilitating those thoughts. It's okay. You can continue with what you're doing. What you're reading in the Bible is not true. What war? Are you not warm? What war? Is food not in your cupboards? Are they not full? Is it cool cast? So all of those thoughts will never be affected by what we're reading until it actually take place. Come on.
Tremble, ye women that are at ease.
What's that scripture? Give me that scripture that says, some of you shall not taste the fear of death until you see the Son of Man coming. That's the scripture it is. That's how some of us operate. You got it?
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death, till they see the Son of Man coming in his
You know
kingdom.
why? Because they are at ease. The matrix has their mind programmed that nothing is going to happen. That's why Christ is saying, some of y'all ain't gonna taste death until you see the Son of Man approaching. Meaning, when you see that cloud clack, then you're gonna be saying, shit, class, instruction, counsel, all of the things that you have been getting that you didn't do to prepare, it's all gonna come in one flash. In seconds, all of the classes, all of the faces, all of the counsel, everything that was commanded you to do in a second is gonna flash before your eyes, and you'll be like, shit, I was too at ease. I was too careless. Don't let that be you, sisters. Don't let it be you. That was it.
We have to finish.
11. Just 11. Close off with 11.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless one. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Because what? That's what Jezebel should have done. She should have humbled herself. Usually when we put on sackcloth and those things is to humble ourselves before the Lord and acknowledge our offenses. This is what the Lord Isaiah is telling Isaiah to tell the women. Humble yourselves. You guys know what you're struggling with, but are you going to humble yourself? People who are humble are going to do what? They're going to take the counsel. If you're not humble, you're not going to take counsel. It's going to be of no use to you. That's why Jezebel was put to death and King Ahab wasn't. Because when you finish reading 1 Kings 21, what did King Ahab do? He put sackcloth on. He humbled himself. And God said, you know what? Because you humble yourself, I'm not going to execute judgment on you, but I'm going to execute judgment on your son's time. So humility can save you. Humble yourself and take counsel. Fix the things that you need to fix so that you can get married. That was the end of today's class.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.